The pledge. The pledge is we are LASU. We are LASU. Thank you. Let us proceed. So back to what we are doing. I need a lady now. Take this now. We are not fall our hands. So I need a lady. Quickly. Let's appreciate her.
Because you don't use AI properly, just like before person said, to make us go like people will mostly rely on it and not rely on all of the spread and try to chat. I was like, that very chat, both of those things don't pure your word. And I was like, yes, but that's what you don't do. You have to add much AI that was trying to way that it's not only that you use AI, it's like you use your brain.
All right, let's appreciate her. Thank you so much. But what you have said, said that AI is necessary, right? And AI is helping us to make our job easier. There are things that
while we are focusing on the professionals, what if we begin to raise a new crop of young people who are able to get knowledge of artificial intelligence and begin to see how to solve societal problems with it? Yes, we know that you need AI for your personal life, for your professional life, for your businesses, and all that. But we are looking at being able to solve problems using artificial intelligence. So that mindset brought us to initiate the project, the Artificial Intelligence Revolution Youth Project. And part of this project is what led us to have the AI Revolution Student Program, which is what brought us together. And as mentioned earlier, we have done this in 3 schools already. So making Lagos State University the 4th school where we are doing this. We've done this in Lagos State University of Science and Technology, Ikorodu. We've done this in Jaba College of Technology. And yesterday we were attending that University of Lagos, for their own bit. And now, we are here. Now we count it as a privilege to be among you right now. I'm going to share our knowledge with you, and also to see that there are young people who are interested in learning things. I'm sure that there are probably not less than 10 things you could be doing, right now. But out of the many things you should be doing, you found it interesting and found it important, to be here right now. So I say thank you so much, and kudos to you guys. You guys are the real MVPs. Please. All right, so that being said, as part of the things we intend to do on this AI Evolution Student Program, it's not just to have students get together like this, we train you and we go. So for those who've been asking series of questions on the WhatsApp group, I've had a lot of questions. People asking for will there be refreshment, will there be coke, will there be and that, you understand? Okay, so let me say this, and I think this will also let you know the reason why we've also decided not to do any of that. Even if we could have done that, and I'll tell you why. Now, this program, now there are over 1,100 students that registered in LASU to be part of this. But right now, probably we have about 100 or so. And the question is, where are the remaining 1,000? Are you with me? So probably if you are saying, there will be freshmen, maybe we'll have a flow already. But we will not be able to have those with the right interest in this. I am sure that we already said there's no refreshment that we are here. If you don't see value in being here, you will not be here. And that's the thing. So now what I'm trying to say is that apart from having this workshop that we're doing right now, I know you all heard from us that we'll be having a boot camp, a 3 days boot camp, where we'll be having a more intensive training about artificial intelligence. Now, beyond the boot camp, we'll also be having series of other engagements, which one of them is, and which is certainly our major goal on this project, is that after the boot camp, when you have been trained, we want to have young people, students, who can then look at the 17 SDG goals, look at a problem in the society that is tied to any of the SDG goals, and use the knowledge of AI that they've acquired, and then say, okay, with this problem, I want to solve this particular problem. You don't have to change Nigeria. It can just be a very simple thing in LASU, like it's a very simple thing in your area in Badagry, on your streets. And you're able to say, okay, with this particular problem, and with the knowledge of AI I have this solution, then you bring it to us, then we then begin to look at how we can also get necessary support for you. And I must say that this is actually going to be some kind of fellowship where those who are able to help up with solution are inducted into the fellowship, and we'll be having an AI conference later this year, probably in November or December, where those who are able to create a solution will be entering into like a competition, and they will be getting funded. They'll be getting funded rather to bring. They will have gotten the necessary resources and support to bring their solution to life. We will then be presenting them at the conference through a competition where they will then be getting cash prizes, to support their work. So saying this is just to let you know that it does not end with just this workshop. In fact, everything I'm going to do here is just for about 3 hours or so. In fact, less than 3 hours. I think we have just 2 hours to go for you to going to be doing here today. But the boot camp is going to be more extensive. But beyond the boot camp there will be another program. So this is just the beginning. So our journey is not a one-off journey. We are not going on a sprint. We are actually going on a marathon. So in case you are prepare for a sprint, 100 relay, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say the 100-meter race. That is not what we are doing here today. We are actually going on a marathon, something that will take us between the next 1 year, 2 years, and 5 years. That's later on we can begin to point to people like you and say, oh, because you're part of our program, we now have to go solution to go area. And that is where we are actually driving us. And I'm sure that there are people who right here sitting in this hall who are going to join us on this journey and see that we are able to make changes in our society. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's put our hands together for my Oga. The truth of the matter is AI is here to stay. See, and it's good that we tap into it at this early stage. Some of us now, there are some things that we know and which if we had known it when it all started, we will not be where we are. You understand? So a lot of discussion around it now that you need to jump into it. By the time they are looking for the expert in that field, you'll be one of the people they will be looking for. AI is evolving. Before there is VR, virtual reality already. There is a lot of discussion going around metaverse. These are progress in that space. So it is best for you now to jump on it now. Before, I remember when Bitcoin came, you were in the sky, we did. Some people just bought one Bitcoin. And that was they kept now they are giving millionaires. You understand? So it is best, even if he's not looking at like that, like you mentioned when he came, he was also discouraging the fact that AI is negative, but now he's seeing the good of AI. So it is good for us to jump on it now that something is just coming up. So that by the time it's all involved, when they are looking for expert, you'll be one of those people they will say, okay, what's the name, man? Oluwatishe, let's call Oluwatishe. Oluwatishe can give us this. We know that she can deliver. And by then, maybe you'll be earning in billions, you don't know. Google will start looking for you. Meta will start looking for you. You understand? So we'll be moving straight to source of light. We'll be moving straight to the first discussion now. Can somebody tell me the three development of the web page? Anybody? Do you know that? What? We are the 3.0 now. That's where the AI and all. You know, yes, other development going on. So these are the things that you're going to be learning now to tell you how the evolution came about and how you can key into the artificial intelligence era. I want you to put your hands together as a bingo. So join me as I welcome on stage Mr. Samuel, who will be taking us through the artificial intelligence revolution. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
And I think we should
Yeah, good afternoon.
So, good afternoon, everyone. Yes.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Yes. I'm so sorry. I might not be able to do the habitat kind of thing. It's because if I try, the energy you are requiring, actually, you might be disappointed. So let me just give it. When my partner comes up with you can be able to do all those. Allah, so please allow me. Anyway, once again, you're all welcome. And I'm so delighted that I'm seeing everyone of you using faces. Welcome to the AI Revolution. My job here is very simple. And it's to just introduce us into artificial intelligence. First of all, into AI concept, and also open our mind to see AI in a new dimension and see AI in a different perspective. Right, and I want to believe that the goal for which we have set on this program will actually be actualized with each one of you. I'm anticipating that each one of you will be able to come up with solutions to the level we're going to. Solutions that have driven and powered artificial intelligence. All right. Now, just very that some of you will feel you'll feel like you can't relate. But just all right. Now, I would want to step back a little and allow you to watch this video presentation. And I want you to take notes. If you don't have your pen, you don't have your joker, please kindly pull them out. You'll get quite a lot of the out of this video.
The data and AI revolution are eager to learn the skills you need not only to survive, but thrive in this rapidly changing world. Look no further. In this video, we'll share with you the top 9 AI skills that you need to learn right now to stay ahead of 97%. These are the essential non-technical skills that will help you make the most of the AI opportunities around you, regardless of your profession or industry. So make sure you watch all the way to the end, because we saved the best for last.
Number 9, prompt engineering. Prompt engineering is the art and science of crafting effective prompts to elicit the desired response from AI language models like GPT-4. To truly appreciate the value of this skill, let's think of AI as a genie in a bottle. If you don't ask the genie the right question or make the right wish, you might not get the outcome you desire. In the same vein, mastering prompt engineering allows you to communicate with AI systems more effectively and efficiently. What does it mean to be a good prompt engineer? It involves understanding context, being precise with your prompts, and anticipating possible responses. It's a skill that relies on creativity, logic, and an understanding of human language. For instance, imagine you're a content writer with skills creating a blog post. Instead of using a generic prompt like write a blog about dating, you could craft a prompt you are now expert research. I need to know essential non-technical the top 5 benefits of using dating by refining your AI language. Focus because Number 9, prompt engineering. Prompt engineering is the art and science of crafting effective prompts to elicit the desired response from AI language models like GPT-4. To truly appreciate the value of this skill, let's think of AI as a genie in a bottle. If you don't ask the genie the right question or make the right wish, you might not get the outcome you desire. In the same vein, mastering prompt engineering.
Guys, we're getting feedback from the live stream platform, so please, while they resolve that, let's be patient.
Allows you to communicate with AI systems more effectively and efficiently. What does it mean to be a good prompt engineer? It involves understanding content, being precise, being possible response. It's a skill that relies on logic. Instead of using a generic Number 9, prompt engineering. Prompt engineering is the art and science
demonstrate. So. Look, the guy. So I woke up to her at the same time. You know, how do you do? So then, or I woke up to her and I say, hello, my name is Eric James. From the Department of American Biology. I don't want to wear you. Can you tell me about yourself? Indeed, she's my right. All right, so you can see different type of prompts. The kind of prompt I gave her initially shows the kind of response I get. Now I give her another, I should give you another kind of response. So when you're using these things, the kind of prompt you give them is the kind of answer. So all these things what are doing. So thank you, let's realize together for us. So how would I do?
Targeted and
So we are ready,
engaging
let's
prompt
move
delay.
out to our.
You are now an expert relationship coach. I want you to write a blog post about the top 5 benefits of using dating apps for men. By refining your prompt, you help the AI language model generate content that is more relevant, focused, and appealing to your target audience. Number 8, AI-powered personal branding. In the age of AI, personal branding has taken on a whole new dimension. By leveraging AI-powered tools, you can create a unique and memorable personal brand that sets you apart from the crowd. But what exactly does AI-powered personal branding entail? And why should you care? Well, think of your personal brand as a mosaic, a collection of pieces that come together to form a complete picture of who you are, what you stand for, and what you bring to the table. Now imagine using AI to enhance and refine each piece of that mosaic, making it even more vibrant and captivating. For example, you could use AI-generated logos to create a stunning visual identity for your brand. Or you could leverage AI-powered content generation tools to craft engaging articles or social media posts that showcase your expertise and thought leadership. Even your online interactions can be enhanced with AI, as virtual assistants can help you manage your social media presence, engage with your audience, and ensure that your brand remains consistent across various platforms. Let's take the case of a freelance graphic designer looking to build their personal brand. They could use AI-powered design tools to create eye-catching portfolio pieces, demonstrating their skills and creativity. Number 7, data storytelling and visualization. By transforming raw data into captivating narratives and visuals, you can make your findings more accessible, relatable, and persuasive. But why is this skill so crucial in the age of AI? As AI systems become more adept at analyzing and processing vast amounts of data, our ability to extract meaningful insights from that data becomes increasingly valuable. Data storytelling allows us to bridge the gap between cold, hard numbers and the human experiences that those numbers represent. Take, for example, a nonprofit organization working to address the global water crisis. By using data storytelling, they could transform complex data on water scarcity, usage patterns, and environmental factors into a compelling narrative that inspires action. They could create an interactive map that shows the severity of water scarcity across different regions, or develop an animated infographic that illustrates the impact of water-saving initiatives. Similarly, imagine a product manager at a technology company who needs to present user data to their team. Instead of drowning their colleagues in spreadsheets and charts,
The product manager could use data storytelling to create a concise and easy to understand our world in unprecedented ways. By fostering creative AI thinking, we can uncover new possibilities, solve complex problems, and elevate our work to new heights. The magic lies in the fusion The limitations of AI technology is a critical skill that can help you make informed decisions, mitigate risks, and champion responsible AI practices. So, what does it mean to have an intuitive understanding of AI limitations, and why is it essential in today's world? Developing an intuitive understanding of AI limitations involves knowing when AI can be beneficial and when it might not be the best solution, as well as being aware of potential ethical concerns and biases. This skill enables you to strike the right balance between leveraging AI's capabilities and avoiding its pitfalls. For example, a recruiter using AI-powered tools to sift through job applications must be cautious not to inadvertently introduce bias into the hiring process. By understanding the limitations of the AI system, the recruiter can ensure that the technology is used ethically and responsibly, fostering a more diverse and inclusive workplace. If you have made it this far, we really appreciate your support. Comment down below with the word 100% so we know that you watched the entire video. Now you need to watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. It will show you how AI is getting better at reading your mind. Make sure to watch it now. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.
Have you ever wondered how to stay ahead in the AI revolution? Are you eager to learn the skills you need to not only survive?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I believe we all learned a lot from the video we just watched. Right? You really did a lot. Because it's an exposure to various concepts and aspects of artificial intelligence that holds prospective career for those who are interested or who will be going into artificial intelligence. And the options are large. The options are many. And you can find one that suits you. And you see that even as I continue my presentation, that artificial intelligence actually works across various fields, various focus areas, various career lines. How many of you agree with me that artificial intelligence is actually disrupting virtually all careers? How many of you agree with me? Artificial intelligence is disrupting all, let me say all careers. So to say. Now, how many of you feel that your chosen career is secure from disruption by artificial intelligence? No, you'll be wrong to think that artificial intelligence is not going to affect the way you do the things you do now, the way things are done within your career. And if you do not begin to make conscious effort to position yourself at an advantage, you will come to find out at a later time that you actually went into your future unprepared. And that shouldn't be the case if you are here now. And I want to believe that after your time here, you would be conscious in your mind to begin to work, to make active, take deliberate actions. That is very good. Take deliberate actions and make conscious effort towards positioning yourself at an advantage. A lot of work, a lot of jobs are already threatened, so to say, by the advent of artificial intelligence. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me? All right, so can you beat your chest that your own chosen career is not one of them? But it's going to depend on where you stand and where you play. For example, and I like using this example, there used to be a time when you would be encouraged to go and learn how to create a website, to web design, right? You'll be encouraged to that because there is money in it.
And it's a good thing to do that. But you know that while you were being encouraged to learn how to design websites, some people were thinking of how to develop a platform that you will write an essay of a description of how a website should look like, and you impute it into the system, and the system builds a website for you without you learning how to code, without you learning how to do that website design. Now, where do you stand in that space when you are busy trying to design websites by coding or by, doing WordPress work and all, and somebody who doesn't know all those technicalities just need to design a website for me with 4 pages, the home page, this page, and I want the home page to have this content, the about page to have this content, this should have this content, and I want graphics and the person just use English language to give a description of his website or our website. Now, who is losing his job? Who is gaining? So, as it applies with this illustration and example I'm giving, in the same it applies to various other careers, other jobs. So my question will still remain: how are you so sure that your own career? I mean, you're still in school now, so this will be an mechanical department, if there is mass communication department, like microbiology, chemistry, arts and design. I'm not familiar with all the departments you have in this school, but at least I'm just taking the cue from when I was still in school, or when I was in school. We just give this illustration. Sometimes, you're building yourself with a good thing in school, but the mistake would be that artificial intelligence is the wave of artificial intelligence has come, but you are not taking advantage of it. You are not riding on that wave. So you shouldn't be left out. So let's look at it this way. What is artificial intelligence? Now we understand that artificial intelligence is a machine that is developed or built in order to mimic or to replicate the human intelligence, human cognitive ability. A machine that can do the cognitive things that humans can do, and that was just the intention behind developing AI. How can we get a machine that will be able to deliver results just almost, if not better, than a human? A machine that can make decisions, critical decisions, that can make logical decisions, that could take actions that will be similar to the same that a human being would take in the same situation. So if we have a machine, which we have, and we have a lot of them, and built, and a lot of platforms, a lot of tools have been built on them that make decisions as though human beings are not making a decision. Now, a number of us have interacted with artificial intelligence at one point in time or the other. And the best one, or the one that we can closely relate to, is ChatGPT. How many of us have not interacted with ChatGPT before? You are here and you've not made use of ChatGPT. Can I have the answer? Or just okay, you've not. All right. You might have not made use of ChatGPT, but you might have made use of other AI platforms for that AI tools. So, but the reason why I just singled out ChatGPT amongst all the numerous is because of the way at which ChatGPT got popular, and that's because of the fact that it's really helped us in doing a lot that has to do with text, creating text content, creating write-ups, creating essays, and all of that. Fantastic. And how many of you really fell in love with it and looks like you can't do without it? You felt like you can't do without it. Some of you are afraid or are shy. But seriously, it didn't make work easy for us. It did. How many of you have not used it for an assignment before? That is what it is. I don't understand. What do you want to do? What do you want to do when you say that you don't use it for an assignment? Let me share this. I would have mentioned this towards the end, of my talk, but I will still get to it. But let me say, now there is a research that was conducted, and it was discovered that in 2023 we had over 1 million, over 1 million published articles, and that was an increase in number of articles or research articles that were published than previous years. What actually gave rise to this enormous increase in articles, research articles, scientific articles that were published? It was just the advent of ChatGPT that was released in the public. Are you with me? Yes. So scholars, professors, researchers are making of ChatGPT. So you as a student, why would you fall back to using ChatGPT? You want to prove only that I don't understand. What is the intention? What is the intention? Now, listen, there are questions about the manner of use. And when we were coming here, myself with the rest of the team, we're having a conversation. And we're just having a thought over the way AI is being adopted. All right? Now, someone came up earlier and was sharing that, he was speaking negatively about AI. He was saying a lot of things. But now, he is already a very strong advocate of AI. Now, what we were discussing and saying that the issue should not be that AI is being used unethically, that the use of AI is not used appropriately, such that we are beginning to see AI as though it is a negative influence. The discussion should actually be what would be the best application of AI in an ethical manner that will improve our world. Now, if you develop an AI tool or an AI platform, what would be your joy would be the fact that everyone can make use of it. Isn't it? Now, that tool or that platform in itself already developed does not cause any harm. It doesn't cause any harm. It will require me to engage or apply that tool in a way that would cause harm. And that is actually where the discussion should be going to. Which can't be, there is no theory and there's nothing you can do to start saying that AI should actually be banned or prohibited. There's no going back on it. AI is there to stay. Even those who are the top guy in the AI drive, there are conversations about the level of regulation that should come into AI. There are conversations as to government in getting involved and regulating the use of AI. But there are also those who are cautious and said, let's all be careful. If we tend to pull the brake on this, all will be causing harm. So the conversation is there. Everybody would not actually go for putting a brake on it. So there is nothing we can do about it. But I think, in my own opinion, and I agree with those who say that we should regulate it, regulate the use of AI. And that will bring me to talk on this point in order to just do a build up to the other sessions we're having today, and also into the boot camp that we would actually further discuss with you later on. And like the moderator mentioned earlier, everything will be done here in just the tip of the iceberg, where the boot camp actually holds the meat of the AI training that we have for everyone. So, what are the concepts that you need to be familiar with? And I'm very sure a number of us, especially those in the computer science department, are already versed in this. But just for those who are not advanced as well, it's good may not study them or not. I want to start from what I believe to be the life or the blood of AI, and that's data. AI lives on data. Data is the life and the soul of artificial intelligence. If you take away data, then there is artificial intelligence. And that said, the reason why it is very important is because everything that makes AI what it is because of the amount of data that is available to the system. Over years, AI, the discussion about AI started in 1956. And it actually went through development up to the point we are in now. And one of the challenges that came along that journey was the amount of data with which AI models need to be trained on. I'm going to explain what models mean shortly. Now, if AI is going to perform a specific function, if it's going to be used to achieve a specific task, it needs to be trained. And it's going to be trained on information. These information are data that AI feeds on. These information are what AI would actually make use of. And that is the reason why data is very important. Now, if you are going to, for example, GPT, which is generative pre-trained transformer, is actually trained on text data. Data that comprises of writings, articles, novels, projects, reports, several written materials. And I learned, if I'm not mistaken, that this the size of data that ChatGPT model particularly was trained on, roughly around close to 1 billion gigabytes. And that is volume of data from years and years in the past. It seems as though everything that has been written that could be gathered together was what the model was trained on. And it's because of this amount of data that the model had the capacity to be able to give results and give responses in the way it does that makes us to be very attracted to it. And that means that once AI has data sufficient enough at its reach, it is able to make decisions that are accurate. The more the data, the more the accuracy to some extent, because there are other factors that determine the accuracy. The algorithms also will contribute. There are some other things that also contribute. But data is very important because at the back of everything, data still stands critical. All right. So I've mentioned data to be the content, to be the information with which AI models are trained on. Another concept that I think you would need to also keep to us is machine learning. All right, machine learning is all about training machine to learn by example, to learn from experience. All right, so machines were designed in order to learn from either the experience of examples from outside, external examples, or examples from inside an example. And by that I mean examples that are being fed into the AI system, and the AI system learns from that example, or the example that AI learns from itself in its own interaction. All right, so whenever you interact with AI models, these AI models already have samples of examples that are being fed into it, and you can learn from it. But when you also, tell in your prompts, and then it also gives response, and you interact with it, it also learns from that experience. Okay, so let me give this example, very basic. Anyway, in training AI, if you maybe for visual learning, if you show AI a mango, and you say this is a mango, it identifies the mango. Certainly, it can identify it as a mango. But if you now bring maybe an apple and you ask what it is, there is a tendency for it to tell you this is what a mango, because it sees the shape, possibly round, in shape, and in its own knowledge, it doesn't have any other thing that fits that dimension of that shape. So it's almost like call it a mango. But you need to also then teach and say, this is not mango, but this is what? An apple. So it learns from that experience. So the next time it comes across mango, it knows that this is mango. And the next time it comes across apple, it says, this is apple. That is machine learning by example. So learning from the samples and the examples that is interactive. Let me also explain another concept that I also think is necessary for us to just keep to heart. Is deep learning. Deep learning goes an extra mile or goes more deeper than machine learning. All right, and deep learning is having several layers of learning, several layers of machine learning, so to speak. And in several layers, it means that it is going to learn in depth. For example, if AI is to learn sentence, for example, the models that are built around text, if it's going to learn sentences, for example, how is it able to put words together in order to, and it's able to recognize that this is the right way of making sentence. A sentence was very simple. Now, don't look at AI as though it's a human being. It's still a machine. It doesn't really know anything as though something is alive. Although today there are questions about the extent to which AI has been developed. Is it beginning to have consciousness? Is it salient? Does it begin to have an awareness of itself, like a human being has awareness of itself? These are questions that researchers are beginning to ask. But we are yet to get that proven. So until that is proven and there are justifications for that, let's leave that joy for those who are still practicing it. But as of today, AI is not aware of itself. It's still a machine, so to say. It's still a non-living thing. So how is it able to construct sentences? And it's not as though this sentence has been pre-programmed into it. So, for example, if you ask AI to tell you a brief issue about Nigeria's independence, of course, it's going to give you a factual information. Am I right? It will give you a factual information. And the response that I will get and you will get would be different, of course, owing to the fact that we might make sending our prompt in a different way. But it's going to be different. But it's not as though somebody has coded that response into the machine. It's not hard coded and is replicating it out. No, it is actually constructing a sentence by itself. Yes, it is not alive, to be able to know that this is the right way for a sentence to be constructed. How is it able to do that? Now, deep learning comes to play there because it is able to identify and recognize in the way English words are formed. It is able to recognize the way sentences are also formed. It's able to be able to identify the way letters, English letters, it can recognize all these things. So, for example, if AI is trained on with a sentence, this is a big car. All right, so it learns that sentence in itself. This is a big car. Well, all right. But it breaks the sentence into words. This, and it's what it's able to take the word is as a word. Is a big car. Having done that, it breaks each word again and begin to analyze each word. This, THIS, is, IS. It does that for each word. It comes also having broken each word and is able to identify the position of words. In this sentence, THIS appears at the beginning of the sentence, and the entire sentence flow in this manner. And so, in any other case, when you find THIS, even though it's expecting THIS to be at the beginning, when you see it at the middle, it's able to also like, okay, in what case does THIS appear at the middle? And what case do we use THIS, IS following it? Now, all this is what deep learning. It is learning in depth, not just at the surface level, but it is learning in layers. So at the end of the day, each of the words, each of the letters are being annotated, they are being tagged. So there is a code that is assigned to them. And it's able, having studied billions, gigabytes, billion data, it is able to be able to create sentences that make sense. And it's able to do this for different kind of things, and for different subject matter. And it understands how all of these things are related. So if you are a science student, you can interact with ChatGPT, and it's able to relate well with the subject matter. If you are in computer science, it can relate. If you are in microbiology, it can relate. If you are in law, it can relate to the subject matter because of the volume of data that you can be able to analyze. All right. Now, having said all of this, there are also several other concepts. You have the LLM, the large language model, and that is just large language model is a model that has to do with big data that has to do with language. I want to just touch on some of these things. We've also learned about NLP, natural language processing. That's how machines are able to interpret natural languages, not computer language. Remember when we started learning computer, we understand that there's computer language, right? All right. So, but now computers can go beyond understanding the computer language, but now they can understand human language. So, if you understand what human language can be called natural language processing. All right. So, and there's also model. So, model are the collections of data that are peculiar to a subject matter. All right. So, AI are designed and trained, and models in themselves are actually trained such that you have different kind of models, and there are different models that work with text. There are models that also work with pictures, models that work with different fields. So, for example, if you want to develop an AI for maybe AI that has to do with selection, all right. So we have to develop a model that is associated with that subject matter, election, depending on actually what we want to achieve with the artificial intelligence. And so we need a lot of data that is related and associated with what? With election, and we're going to train the model on what? Those data. All right, and having done all of this, I don't begin to run out of time. Why do you need to understand all of these concepts? Because quite a lot of us were from diverse departments and faculties. Yet, it's still needful for us to have even the basics of knowledge of all of these things. The reason is because every one of us must go beyond our level. Now, if we look at the entire AI space, I can group everybody into, or everyone playing within this space, right? So rush in this space and give us into about 3 or 5 categories. All right, so we have those who are the scientists and the researchers that want developing the AI model, developing AI hardware, developing the GPUs and the chip. Those are the guys who are building the tech companies, the likes of Meta, the likes of OpenAI, Google. Those are the big players. Many of us, all of us are not in that line. All right. And there are those of there are also those who are actually utilizing all of these products, all of these technologies in order to create solutions. So these are the AI solution creators. And quite a lot of us, if not all of us, we are not at that level. Then we've not started thinking about creating solutions that are powered by AI. You also have those at the level who are just, they are the ones who render services, they are the ones that create products out of the use of AI. Like some of you who are the graphic designers, make use of AI in order to create graphics. Some of you take the photographers and then make use of AI in order to edit your pictures. So, a number of us begin to come into play. And then, aside from those who render services, you have those who just from their personal life are looking for fun or just business. They just interact with AI. And there are some who are just fascinated and they actually don't use it, but they don't get fascinated. Now, if you're not in the first class, in the last category, you'll be in the category next, which are those who just use it for their basic for basic. If you're not in that category, you'll definitely be in the category of those who actually render services for it. But that is very few. But with this program, I am deciding that we move from either of these 3 categories to the categories where you can begin to create solutions using AI or that are powered by AI. I said that earlier, and I felt a number of us would feel that is far-fetched. How would I? Especially if you are not even in computer science department. You wonder, how can I be able to create solutions powered by AI? Now, that is why at this point you need to have your mind open. You need to have your mind open. Be open towards what is possible. You don't really need to be a programmer. You don't really need to be studying computer science to be able to come up with solutions that are powered by artificial intelligence. To be a product designer, you really don't have to be in that tech field as it were. Because how come is it that in almost every field we have AI disrupting the way things are done? How come? In law, AI is disrupting things. I was reading a while ago that even now there is a robot that is powered by AI that can represent clients as legal representatives in the courts. It's not a concept, it's not an imagination, it is already developed and used AI. Then you have an AI that is representing a God. So does the lawyer go to school to study computer programming or any of all these complex things that goes on with artificial intelligence? No. So how come is it that we have AI applied in that field? It's because lawyers themselves have come across or they've encountered problems and they thought of how can this problem be solved. They began to look in the direction of making use of AI-powered solutions in order to provide solutions. So it is in every field that when you come across any challenge, which you know that these are challenges that is not only peculiar to you, but it's peculiar within the field, you can begin to reason and think of solutions. You're not going to look for a way of maneuvering around or dodging it or avoiding it, but you can become a solution provider. Begin to think about solutions that are powered by artificial intelligence. And this is a challenge I'm putting forward to every one of you. The next problem you're going to be confronted, will you face that challenge as with the mind of providing solutions, of coming up with a solution? And in doing that, you would also be looking at having an AI-powered solution to address that problem. Shouldn't you be an agent of change in your field? I'm not saying you should become a programmer. I'm not saying you should become a computer scientist. But I'm saying you become a solution provider within your field. And being a solution provider, you are looking at taking advantage of the vastness of artificial intelligence, the robustness of artificial intelligence, the complexity and also the benefits of artificial intelligence to be able to provide the solutions. And furthermore, while you are thinking about this, it has become a concern that artificial intelligence seems to be making humans to become lazy. But on the contrary, can you change that narrative? That your solution will not actually bring about humans begin to have that thought, but it's making us to begin to use our brain the more. That we are beginning not actually relegating our brain for AI, but actually we are using our brain. By the time we continue today and we get to the point of prompt engineering, I'm very sure that my partner, Gio Lawal, will challenge us on that. Because it's going to take one who can really put in great work to prompt AI in a way that AI can deliver results that is unique, the results or responses that are that are distinctive to your need. I'm going to leave your face now, and I'm going to just allow you to allow all of that, all I've said, to just sink in. Because as we begin to look at different solutions that have been created over time in order to solve problems, which many of you will actually start using immediately because these are already existing solutions. I think it should also help you to begin to see that it is possible for you to also create solutions and come up with solutions. And I encourage you, sign up for the bootcamp, endeavor to be part of the bootcamp so that you can then learn about more intricate things about being a solution provider. Thank you very much.
Mr. Samuel. Samuel is the co-founder of Grow Solution. Let's put our eyes together for once again. It has been an amazing time with this session. I know we have questions, right? We have questions.
No more difficult question. Simple ones. But we have questions. How many questions? If you have a question, let me see your hand. Quickly. One. Any other person? Any other person? Okay, please stop forward. Okay, please stop forward. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Usman from the Department of Language English Education. My question is, does AI add solutions?
What? Does AI have solutions to all problems? Thank you.
Department of International Trade. So my question is that, like, AI now, AI after a while, so like, are they going to destroy the mind of creation?
Did you get the question? But actually, after we've integrated AI in all we do, are they going to destroy a human life or human existence? How many of us here are afraid of a catastrophe that artificial intelligence can have the capacity to cause? You're afraid of it. Some people are afraid, they are not afraid of it. Let's interact. I'm not tolerant. So there's not about me to be afraid of. All right. We all have our fears about AI. Not for AI itself, but for the people that AI is falling into their hands, or coming into their hands. I said earlier, when I was presented, and I said, if you develop an AI platform, it remains there. If nobody interacts with it, if nobody business, right? Now, whatever damage AI reports will actually be connected to whoever uses AI. Are you with me? All right, so I was reading an article some days ago, and someone was, so the article actually was talking about an hacker who is able to hack ChatGPT. What the idea behind hacking ChatGPT? Now, ChatGPT has been trained and configured in such a way that it doesn't respond using vulgar languages, languages or words that are associated with terror, associated with with nudity, with no terror, with nudity, anything dangerous, anything that kind of communicates danger or anything that is unethical. Now, but the hacker is able to act into it and is able to then make it publicly available so that you can chat or prompt ChatGPT and you'll be able to get those kind of responses. My question is, what's the point? If you ask ChatGPT question like how do you create a bomb? Now, if it's the bomb, it's not going to tell you something like it's a dangerous thing,
And so it's not advisable to do that. If you want to actually create something, it just gives you another suggestion of something you can create. So it's not really teach you how you can create the work. But now, by adding the model and with tweaking all of the algorithms, they are able to now permit you to give you those kind of information. Now, it is those kind of people that I'm afraid of. Are you with me? It is those kind of people that I'm afraid of. And I say, I'm saying all of this in order to say that there is no reason for us to be afraid of artificial intelligence. The only concern for us is who are those who are making use of artificial intelligence. Now, there is this issue, there is war going on in some parts of the world. Now, the world leaders are actually concerned because AI can be used in order to deploy deadly weapons. So these are big concerns. Now, how many of us have heard about the death of Iranian president in the helicopter crash? How many of you? All right, a number of us have. And you are aware about how the site of the crash was discovered. How many of us have all right? It was after several hours after the crash that it was actually even discovered that the president had, I think, over several hours. Now, how did they discover that? They actually deployed a drone that is AI powered. It is the drone, the AI powered drone that surveyed the environment and several hours later discovered the spot where the crash actually took place. Now, that is AI, and that is the use of AI that is beneficial. So there is no need to be afraid about it. All you need to do is, and I'm very sure there are some of us who would have tried to prompt AI to give a very unethical response. Some of you have asked ChatGPT some very funny questions that I don't know what they're trying to achieve. I don't know what they're trying to achieve by asking those very questions. And I don't want to say it because we're having this program on air, and I don't want one of these things to be said publicly. All right, but I'm very sure you can get it. So it's well down to that. So there is when humanity is not threatened, which is what is threatening humanity are the people who are making use of artificial intelligence. Or am I because there's nothing you can do in that regard. You can't stop me from what I want to do, and that is what we are afraid of. Now the other question is asking. Okay, I think I'm sorry.
It's just similar response. So it was asking would AI not destroy?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but I'm saying the first question that about saying that if I remember correctly, I'm saying
Can AI solve
all problems? Yeah, AI cannot solve all problems, but AI can contribute to solving all problems. So that's the answer.
All right, thank you. Now, please hold on to your question after this presentation. You ask a question because of our time. So right about now, we will be going to the next section, which is identifying some AI tools and their uses. See, this is the time for you to really now pay attention because there's thousands of tools out there powered by AI that you can use for your own productivity. And now we are going to be seeing some of them. So if you have not been listening before, please, this is time for you to sit down and listen. And to those who are, I don't like the way we are sitting, guys. Can we just, if there's any seat in front of you that is empty, please let's try and win. Please. I beg you. Please, any seat in front of me that is empty, just can we fill it? Please. Greatest housewife. Great. Greatest housewife. Great. Oh yeah, now let's do this thing. Oh yeah, please. You don't want to. Okay, I can tell you. All right. As we are doing that, let's join our hands together and to welcome Mr. Gino Lawa, the co-founder and CEO of Co-op Solutions, and to take us through identifying some AI tools and their uses. Okay. All right, so I was going to ask if I actually offended you guys, but you guys did not laugh when I was coming out now. Okay, so it's afternoon already, and I would say good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for that wonderful feedback, because I want to be sure that I'm actually speaking to people. Well, interestingly, I can see some people stepping out. I know there might be different reasons why some are actually stepping out, but I would like to say that I like to tell them something when we are discussing about this program, and we are trying to look at different ways of having everybody not be part of the program. I always say, see, let those who knows the value, let them actually get the value. Are you with me? Yes, I know, yes, there might be cases or circumstances behind some, also have, who understand the value, probably getting to do other things, or probably not even here at all. But like I said when I started, is that for us, the most important part for us is at the end of the day, we are able to actually get the right set of people, with the right set of mindsets who understands this very well. And I will start by telling you a story about myself. I'm still a very small boy. I'm still a very, very small boy. I'm sure you can see on my face, I think. I'm still a very, very small boy. But some 15 years ago, I won't say 15 years ago, so 15 years ago, and I was in school like this. Yes, I'm still a very small boy. I don't mind the fact I said 15 years ago. And I'm talking about when I was in the University of the Law. And separately we have classes, sessions like this, seminars like this, we call them seminars, and sometimes some people will not attend because, just as what are they doing? AI. Well, let me AI later, is there refreshment? There's no refreshment. What are they saying? And I'm sure that you have friends like that. You probably did not come because they will not be refreshment, right? Okay. But, the good thing is that fast forward into over 10 years after that time, I'm privileged to say, I lead a company where we are not just making impact. I can only say we are also making money. And with some of the things that have actually come to shape, my thinking, that come to shape, what to shape, the kind of actions I take as a first thing. Most of them already started when I was, I did not study from that time. I did not study, but I'm not a programmer. I'm not a software engineer. But I tell you what I studied in school with software. I studied educational guidance and counseling. GRC, don't get it. Now you wonder what's the correlation between guidance and counseling and what I'm doing right now. But I will tell you this, that the first time I became competent and I became aware about technology, the first thing I came to my mind, my relationship with already better the company called Co-op was because we thought about how can we use counseling for people in Nigeria. Now, because if you ask me, how many of us here have ever visited a counselor before? Obviously not.
And I don't think I get my point. Now, but when I came into contact with tech, I started thinking that okay, how can we now begin to how can back our major work then was to create a counseling platform where people can confidently book appointments with professional counselors, get counted online without actually moving out of their houses. There are a lot of people moving about in Nigeria. A lot actually. They are moving up and down. But I'm not saying this just to tell us that most of the time some things are contagious. When person decide to start job, and you don't say, yeah, this is out. Let me say like that. Well, you someone else, this is hard for me. Do you know why? I did not do use of English in school. What they taught was not English language. So I'm not so competent in how to do the English. I know majority of people are talking right. I know use of English, but I don't got English language. So finally, because like the teaching of God, don't look at my vocabulary, look all I have to do to you. And then because I will avoid the problem, I will hand it. I go to the house. But whatever it is, as possible. Somewhere else, has opened a lot of things. Somewhere, because I want you to hear me. But please, kindly help me, just take a step or two forward so that I can maybe reduce the tempo and I can save my energy, to last through. And I'm rather than AI, so I have battery. I'm battery using battery. So the battery will not run down on time. Please, someone help me now. Please help me just move forward a little bit, please. Thank you so much, my brother. God will bless you. For light. Just move forward. Please help me move forward now. Okay, I want to do something here today. Oh, yes, I promised somebody I'm looking somebody a gift. And I remember, yes, I don't know. I might have another gift for you to move forward. I told her, yes, I did for the time that I did forget. I said because he got there first. Because he was the first person to get to this place. And in fact, she was even marketing us to other people around. I have a gift for her. Please step forward. Please step forward. Okay. So, if you're not moving forward, you don't know. I have a gift for you. Well. All right, please come in. And interestingly, I'm a man of the spirit. I'm there, I'm a geo. I'm a man of the spirit, and what I'm doing now, we didn't even do that at school. Wow. But I don't know, I just like within my spirit that I should just do something. Thank you so much for honoring time and coming early. Thank you so much. Okay, all right. Let me move forward. I hope the people pay attention now. All right, so know that there are several alternatives to ChatGPT, and I have some of them here. And this is from Sam. More than no press now, please now. Let's allow it to press. All right, so let me just go on. Why you trying to solve that? So there are several alternatives to ChatGPT, and one of them that I like to start with is called WhiteSony, and WhiteSony.com. Now, this platform is the platform that gives you, if you are a content creator, you write copies, you have articles, you write blogs, and you need the right kind of content that are focused majorly. Majorly more like text, but you want to write copies for websites, for social media platforms. You understand? This is your best platform to use. Why ChatGPT can actually do this? WhiteSony it's actually built mainly for this purpose. So meaning that you have a platform that is more tailored towards content creation. Are we together? I'm going to move my factor of time. Another one I have here is okay, another one I have here is it's forefront.ai. Now, forefront.ai is a platform that gives you access to different AI models that can serve as your assistants. Now, what do I mean? Imagine that you're starting a business and you need a lawyer, but you don't have the money, you don't have money to pay a lawyer. Now, with forefront.ai, for example, you can assign a model to serve as your AI, as your lawyer. Meaning that when you have legal focused conversations, this particular AI tool will provide you access to information that are legally inclined. Let's say I need a business development executive for my business, which I cannot pay somebody who has MBA, 400,000, 500,000 naira too, and I'm just starting up. My capital is just less than 100,000 naira. Even myself, I'm not in salary in my business, but I need a business development executive. So then with this platform, I can assign an AI to function on this platform as my business executive for me. The same way for several other things You can actually use AI, assign different AI models as your assistant on the platform. Another one. Sam. Just let me put everything down. Just another one is copy.ai. Copy.ai. Now, copy.ai is a platform that gives you access to default prompts. Yes, I said earlier that I will be taking us through prompt engineering, but this platform has been built in a way that even if you do not know how to structure your prompts, it already has default prompts that you can make use of, just edit while you're able to then use the platform. So instead of struggling on how to couch your prompts, your language to get the best of results, this already has existing prompts there that you can then make use of. Quickly, Bing, say Copilot by Microsoft. Now, how many of us know Copilot is no Bing? Okay, few ends. Okay, Copilot is an AI platform that is built by Microsoft, and now it's integrated into Bing and into Microsoft Edge. So, meaning that from your Microsoft Edge browser, you can have access to Copilot. Now, the good thing about Copilot is that beyond just tests, it gives you access to other things like image generation, image creation, and a couple of other features that you can use for free, all on Copilot. Now, the next one is Gemini. Gemini is built by Google, and interestingly, now you have access to Gemini and virtually all Google platforms. Your Google Doc, your Google Sheets, your Google Slides, your Gmail, virtually everything. Now you have access to Gemini on them. Now, my girlfriend, which is the one I have romantic relationship with. I want to look at your face like, what's going on here? All right, so my best platform that I have all of them is what I call getmelin.com. How many of you remember Melin? Melin, that Melin wizard. You remember me? That is always protecting Arthur. I am King Arthur now. This Melin, I think the one always protecting me. So now, I like Melin because before Gemini, before Google integrated Gemini into the likes of Gmails and the rest of that, I've been using, if I open my browser for you right now, I'm sure some of you will not know that I'm actually opening Google to you. Now, the reason is because this platform gives me access to a lot of things. At the beginning, then, I have, how many of us have seen the Help Me Write feature on Gmail? The Help Me Write feature on Gmail. Okay. Okay. A lot of us don't see Gmail. So now, because I invite a lot of professional mails and that, and sometimes I want to structure my language in an official manner, I get to use Help Me Write and to rephrase my statements in a more professional manner. But before I got to the point by Gemini became accessible for me to be able to provide me with that feature, I'm using Getmelin. Now, Getmelin is actually a Google a Chrome extension that when you install it on your Chrome, you can install it on Chrome, you can install it on your Microsoft Edge. When it is being installed, it then gets integrated into your browser, your Gmail, your Google, your LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. And it has a lot of features on each of these platforms. For example, on YouTube, Getmelin can help you summarize a video even before you watch the video. Now, I'm opening a video, and I want to have an understanding of what this video is all about. It can summarize this video for me. Give me details about what's in that video. In fact, even highlight major points for me. That instead of me having to go watch a video of 1 hour, I can just open the video and it just summarize the video for me. And so now imagine that I want to watch a video and I'm to write out what I've learned from this video. I don't even think you guys are getting me. Yeah. So meaning that from this same platform, I can get a summary of everything that this video is talking about without me having to go watch from beginning to the end. And this works with other platforms, so you have to just go back and explore it. Now they have access to text to image, over 20 other features on this platform. And interestingly, it gives you access to GPT 4.0. I think someone explained this earlier, that GPT, meaning generative between transformer, for like ChatGPT, the free access, the free one you have access to is GPT 3.5. But if you have to use GPT 4.0, that means you have to pay, right? Now, Merlin gives you access to GPT 4.0 for free. So meaning you can get a lot of assets, a lot of things through Merlin using GPT 4.0. Yeah, even though there are some tokens, you just have to be sure how you are using it. But you can get access to that, and there are several ways you can really get more access on it. Quickly, I'm going to move at the speed of light. I'm not actually getting, you're following me and you're getting value right now. Okay, so I want to be sure maybe I should just keep quiet and just go and sit down. Okay, by the way, while you're trying to sort this, please, if there are things that you're hearing or things you've had since morning that are making sense to you, please be free to write them online or take a picture and post online. Just make sure you are able to just use the hashtag AI Evolution Youth Project, AI Evolution Youth Project, and tag at CoApps or at C Africa. Just the way it is being spelled. At C Africa is SIIT Africa, and at CoApps COAPPT. Just tag us. We would like to see your post. We would like to also engage you, follow us. You can also tag me at I'm Joe. I can tag Samuel at what's it? Omolowu. Samuel Omolowu. All right, so let me go on with some of these other things here. Now, how many of us are science students here? Not those that actually mix chemicals together. All right, so there's this platform called typeset.io. Now, typeset.io, are there 400 level students here or 500 level students? Oh, okay, fantastic. Now, this is actually for you because you need to listen to this. Now, I believe that, have you guys writing your project? Sir? Yes, you started. So maybe I don't know. I said this 50 years ago in the school, don't blame me. So, now, I'm sure that you're writing your project, and at the point, you need to do your literature review, search for a lot of documents and rest of that. I remember then when I was doing my project, University of the North, you go to the library and you have to start looking for different research materials. You are looking for projects of other people. You are going from one library to the other. You're just trying to read many books. So just to do your own work, your research and your literature review. But now with typeset.io, it's actually a very good platform that can help you with research work. And now not only to 400 level students, 500 level, to everybody. For your research work. And how does it work? When you get to this platform, you want to search for. Now, I said earlier that I will be cooking rice again. And this is the point where we start cooking rice now. I'm going to be using this prompt all through my teaching. How to cook rice. Right? I'm going to cook rice here. But no, you cannot cook it. You cannot cook rice. I thought you are not going to cook rice. Just follow me. Now, let's say you want to make research on how to cook rice. Now, you know that if you go to Google and you type how to cook rice, you're probably going to be getting several search pages. You open this website, you reach this website, you go back, and before you know from this website, you're in another place. Before you know right time to watch, there is a pop-up that is showing you BB Nigeria. Before you have forgotten your research, or the notification entered from Facebook, and it happens to me severally. 30 minutes after what I've done, wait, this is started from now. I have to place myself back to the beginning. So, but instead of doing that on Google, what this helps you to do is that it gives you your results and gives you access to resources. I use PDF documents that are related to your search. Now, let's say I'm studying for how to cook rice. It's not going to show me all that other publications, that's the word, other publications on how to cook rice. Maybe this one is written by Idabashi, this one is written by Chef Dami, this one is written by my wife, that one is written by all the cooks in Nigeria. There's one written something about how to cook rice at the time. So in that, it's not giving insight. Okay, this one is written about how to cook ofada rice. Now your problem is how to cook rice, Abi. This one written by me now is how to cook Chinese rice. Don't mind me, I don't have to cook Chinese rice. It will give you how to cook Chinese rice. So you can see insight on each of them. Now let's say you decide to go on my own that says how to cook Chinese rice. You cannot open my publication and make further searches inside my publication. So maybe you need to break down how to cook Chinese rice. You want to know, is it the Hong Kong kind of rice? Is it the Chinese kind of rice? Is it the Taiwan kind of rice? Or what kind of rice are in China? So you can need to get further results. I think you're getting me. Are you getting me? So instead of having to read the old documents, you can begin to also make searches per document still on the same platform. Though when you open it, you will not see typesex.io. I don't know why they've not changed their name. So they change their name, but they've not changed this link. Probably they're still just still leaving this one open. But you will see size space. That's SISCI space SPACE. That is what you can see, but it's still the same thing. So let me move quickly. Another platform is perplexity.ai. Perplexity.ai is more like the Google of AI. Meaning that you can make searches just the way you would search for things on Google, but it gives you results as AI and gives you references, citations, gives you video links, images, like everything you need on one search. That is what Perplexity does for you. Just in fact, you can access to like document and several other things. Or like, if you use ChatGPT, for example, and you're trying to get the content, most times, if you don't know how to use it, you never get references for your work. Hope you know. But there's a way you can really do that on ChatGPT. But on platforms like this, it gives you references and it gives you access to other places where that content is coming from. That is that. Now, let me jump to podcast.adobe.com. I have a mixture of different kinds of platforms here. Some for research, some for content creators, some for people who are making videos and rest of that. Just follow me. Now, podcast.adobe.com is a platform that is built for people who create either visual or audiovisual content. And imagine that while doing this, there is noise, it's raining heavily. Now, you know that the noise will be affecting my audio, right? And I want my audio to be crystal clear. Now, I am not using microphone. I'm not using any lapel mic to enhance my audio. But what this can do is that if I take my audio and I upload it on this platform, it's able to remove the noise from my audio and give me a studio-like kind of audio that will make it look as if I had to go record, my session right now. Now, unfortunately, the free version can only take 1 minute. It can only take 1 minute length, audio length. So, let me do the next one. The Oasis. The Oasis. How many of you? Now, this happens to me severally. You've ever been in a point where you have an idea in your mind, but you don't know how to write it out. You know, should I start from Z, or I should start from A, or I should start from J, or you're not sure where to start writing from. I've never experienced that before. Some of you that have they are scholars, so we that never heard this shortcut, their head words. That I have family members here. You're all together in ministry. Now, what this does for you is that imagine I'm just thinking in my head how to cook rice, and I don't know. Should I write an article? Should I write as a song? Or how would I even go? Okay, you know what? Let's just go to the Oasis. Now, what you can do with this platform is it has a button that is just like your your mic button on your WhatsApp, right? You want to record audio. And what you have to do, just click on that button, say what you want to say, and the platform automatically turn your audio, which will take your audio to a prompt and give you the result that you are looking for. Now, it will give you these results in several ways, as a song, as a blog post, as an article, as a whatever you see. There are about 20 of different things you can generate on it from just saying one. Your English, you say your English. If I like you're using a English, the English or whatever English you are saying, just say it, and it will do what? Gives you your response, and you'll be surprised about the accuracy and the ability to be able to detect what you want and to give you that result. That is that. Quickly, I'm trying to move very fast, but I need to go more on content engineering. Firefly.adobe.com. Now, Firefly.adobe is a platform. So Firefly and podcast actually platform by Adobe, and the Firefly platform gives you access to text to image, but I'm going to be focusing on one major one, which is called generative feed. Now, what this means is that this place is empty, for example, and probably I just felt like it's looking too casual. I wanted to look as if I'm preaching to you guys, so I want a podium in front of me. Are you with me? Now, we all know that there's no podium here. So meaning that with this platform, I can use my text by add a podium, and I can generate a podium in front of me in a very realistic manner. That you would think that all the pictures they've been taking as if there was a podium right in front of me. Or probably, why trying to take a picture here? This particular tripod and the light actually blocked the image, and there's a need for this to be removed because they want to see a very clear view. This particular image here can be shaded that it will be removed from the image, and it will never look as though it was ever there before. So these are many more things that what you can actually achieve with firefly.adobe.com. There are a lot of other things there, but if you visit there, you're sure you see the things you can achieve there. But by the way, we'll be touching more on all these platforms at the bootcamp. So if you notice, I'm just giving you the use cases, but the practical demos will be done at the bootcamp. Another platform you need to quickly know is called InstaResume.io. Now, because we're all students, and at the point you'll be probably seeking for a job, or yes, and you need to have your resume. Now, this platform rather helps you to write your resume in a very professional, structured, and attractive manner. Instead of the usual black and white resume that you have, all you have to do is upload your details, feed it with all your necessary details. It has the place where you put in all these things, your experience, your education, whatever it is, everything where you put them into, and it will generate several templates of your resume for you that you can download totally free of charge. Just try it out, and you know that you love this. All right. Another one I have here is Remini or Remini or whatever one, but it's not Remini. Now this platform, because I know that obviously there are some of us here that would like to take pictures, morning beauty of the Lord, the sunshine of January, the beauty of February, and all the handsomeness, even though, let me see what I want to say. Even though none of you will carry your singlet at the neck, look as if there is to draw water from the well. Now take picture and now post it online. Now say, am I not handsome? So when one of these days, we go and actually talk about social media branding, but let me focus on AI for now. Why? I just feel like you just touch on that. Some of these ladies that also go to restaurants that you're not eating the food though. You're not eating the food though, you not take the picture. Every food you see, you take the picture and you post it online. And yet you're not even a cook. And they know that you're not cooking though. you are actually a fashion designer. You will not post about your clothes. You post about food. And then that want to bless you in your fashion designing work. You now be seeing your plan and be saying, no, this one looks kind of a fashion designer. She's actually a cook. Today is about one is burger. Now I don't know. No, I'll try a mixed food. So that's so because some of you like to post perfect pictures, and your camera, your phone camera is item. I don't know, like I just like throwing shade this morning, this afternoon. So see this when I'm leaving, this don't talk about road. I go to regular park. I'm actually still going back to USA today. Yes, USA, United States of America. Yes. That's like I don't want to block me. So now, because you take pictures and you need to post them, and you're using iTel. I was going to say iPhone, but you know, they have to correct me my sense. I mean, you're using iTel, and even though they wrote 90 megapixel on it, the quality is just 2 megapixel. And after taking your picture, it's not looking nice at all. And you still want to belong. You want to feel like as though you use Samsung to take the picture. And so just go to download the mini on your Play Store or your App Store. They're using iPhone. And what it does, it helps you to enhance your picture quality. It's actually a paid platform, but you can use it for free. What you can do is just gives you 1 or 2 adverts, you watch, and you're good to go. And I can tell you that how many of us are graphic designer here? No, graphic designer, this is going to be very useful for you. Now, sometimes you are telling a client that, oh, send me your image, and they are sending to you on WhatsApp. And you know that WhatsApp, the quality will reduce. By the time you want to put it on, in fact, one thing is I actually forgot to I did graphics. I forgot to use it for this particular image. Now look at this image now. That's pixel, right? Oh, sorry, my graphics are just put that. That's pixel. Those are saying they don't know what pixel. That's pixel. That is what pixel is like. It's not looking sharp, but it's looking kind of blurry. In fact, for me to have this big banner, a lot of people have to go into making this look like this. But with with products like Lemini, you can actually enhance your image, and the quality will become very sharp. So that's what it helps you with, either for your personal pictures, you want to post online, for your boyfriend or girlfriend to show that you are actually fine. You can just use Lemini. Okay, so quickly, before I get to Phantom, let me talk quickly on search generative experience, which is also by Google. Now, I said something about getmyname.com earlier. Now, there are these things you can also achieve them on your Google, on your Google platform, whereby if you want to search for something on Google, you can get an AI generated results right from your Google. And it is by Google. How many of us know that already? Okay, one and. Okay, so I'm speaking to the right people here. Let me repeat, you are confused. Let me repeat. I can see that. Don't worry, I'm a good teacher. I can see your expression. Now, imagine you open Google on your laptop or on your phone, and you type how to cook rice, right? Normally what you will get will be different. The search page, like different results, maybe how to cook rice, maybe by BBC, how to cook rice by CNN, how to cook rice by the economy, whatever. It will give you list of different. But if you go to ChatGPT and you type how to cook rice, it will not give you list of different programs. It will just tell you, oh, take 1 bucket of water, 2 cups of vinegar, and that's show you. So I'm saying that the same way you get that same result on ChatGPT, you can actually get it on your Google. On your Google, you can. And how do you do that? Just go to labs.google. So labs.google is like the laboratory of Google, where a lot of the platforms that are not even out yet are being released to for people to experiment with. So you can actually go there, you can activate some of these things, you can use them while they are not available to the general public. One thing is that personally, I get access to a lot of platforms like this that People don't even know yet. There are some of us that are called testers. Like when they are starting are being released, they maybe give it to you first to use. They also give their own feedback. And they will now work on the feedback. They're now making it available to the general public. So when you go to lab.google, there are several AI platforms there that have been developed by Google that are there for music, for different things that you can test on and use. So this particular one, I know they changed the name now, but I don't know what the name is on that one. But if you need to, you will be able to see. You just need to do just activate it. Just click on it and get activated. And on your Google, straight up, you get access to this. Straight up like that. And finally, on this AI tools, is what I call Phantom. Do we run classes online here? Yes. Virtual classes, yeah. On Zoom, on Google Meet. Yes. Yeah, so listen to me very well. This will be very useful for you. Now, I'm sure that when you are in class, they need but I don't actually use that because of you will use it the wrong way. That is where you now join the class now. You now go and sleep because you know that this thing is there for you to use. Let me go. I'll be praying for you not to use the wrong way. Yourself. All right, so what this platform does two things. Number one, so it gets integrated into your Zoom or your Google Meet. Now, when you have virtual conversations going on, either Zoom or Google Meet, it can help you summarize everything that is being said in that meeting. What's the question? Yes. Google Meet and Zoom. Those are the ones I know. I don't know if it works with Microsoft Teams, but those are the virtual platforms. Zoom, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams. Which other one do you know? Oh, Telegram. Okay. No, I don't think it works with Telegram. It only works with platforms that are built for conference calls or conference meetings, like Zoom, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams. But I don't know if it works with Microsoft Meet. But what I know is it works with Google Meet and Zoom. So now it helps you to summarize the conversation. Imagine that someone has been talking, and you sleep. So what it does is it helps you to summarize all the conversation so far. And I will tell you this, that the depth of the way it summarizes for you is so detailed. It's very, very detailed. And it can transcribe. I hope you know the difference between summarize and transcribe. Transcribe is word for word, what is being said, word for word. And I'm saying this now. So it's going to say, okay, and it's going to give you timeline between 0.00 minutes to, between 0.01 seconds to 5 minutes. These are the words that I've said so far. You can transcribe, or if you want, you can summarize. Family now. Summarizing is, it will use its own English to summarize English. I told you, I only did English language. I didn't use of English. So summarize, and you understand what I'm talking about. So now, for you to get access to Phantom, we have this gift for you. You can go to bit.ly/coapps.staker, and when you sign up using this particular link, you get access to 3 months of premium version of Phantom. It is free. You can get this for free, but some premium features you get access to them if you use this particular link. And that is this one there. This one here. bit.ly/coapps/note-taker. bit.ly/coapps note-taker. Spell note-taker yourself. I can't spell it. Just say it like that. Do we get it?
Yes, sir.
All right, can I move forward?
Yes.
Can I move on?
Yes, sir.
All right, no time. So, let's see. No, there's no dots. They're all together. Who has those stickers all together? There's no dots. So. All right. So now let's get to understanding prompt engineering. Who can remind me? I think Samuel said something about prompt engineering, and I remember Imba also mentioned something about prompt engineering. But who can help me define prompt engineering? Prompts, here, prompts. Not prompt engineering. No. Who can explain to me what you understand by prompt here? Anybody? Prompts, okay.
Prompt is the word we use to an AI to help us generate problems.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. To be able to ask the right questions, you have to get what you need. Okay, simply put, prompt is your English language. That's the way you speak your English. But now, my head is not saying two things at the same time. But my mouth is confused on which one to say. Prompt, as you say, I like that. Prompt is the English of your artificial intelligence. Let us put it that way. It is the language of AI. I use the word English because currently we here are speaking English. I'm sure that in China, where they are speaking Chinese or Mandarin, whatever, their own prompt is in their language. And I'm sure that very soon, we'll soon have prompts in Yoruba, prompts in Igbo, and prompts in Hausa. Just yes, you get there. Now you have AI platform that when you speak Yoruba to it, imagine your grandmother who thinks that she can never use AI, can be able to speak Yoruba to an AI platform, and she's able to get the result that she needs. This is not possible. Now let me tell you why it is possible. My mom and my dad, before now, about 10 years ago, they are not on Facebook. But now, my dad posts a kind of picture that I'm like, Baba, I thought you said they have this Instagram, all these things are not meant for you. And he'd be like, if they even come, my data is finished, though. I would not want to give me like data. I'm like, what are you doing with data? My father is like, when he even post online, I'm like, man, hey, you understand? So that's to tell you that now, before there's a saying that social media is meant for young people. Go and check Facebook now. You know that you will be surprised if your grandfather or your grandmother has an account on Facebook. All right, so let me just move forward. Now, prompt engineering, however, is the ability to structure your prompt the right way to get the right results. I don't know if you understand the difference. Yeah. Prompt is the language that you give to an AI. Prompt engineering, by the word engineer is that you are engineering. Okay, give me a better word. You are, now. You should get ahead. You are engineering it to get the right result that you need. Chicken up. Now let's move forward. There are two types of prompt engineering. We have the direct and the indirect. Okay, sorry. This is the definition of prompt engineering, but I think I already explained this. Just see what this people in English. I'm moving forward. There are two types of prompts, rather. We have the direct and the indirect prompts. The direct prompts, I think Umba showed us an example earlier, but I would like to have two beautiful ladies here. You really are beautiful and you are confident they are beautiful. Please come out. And I want to have two beautiful ladies. I am beautiful and I know it. They are not here. Beautiful ladies. Last, yeah, come outside now. They are here. Come outside. They are here to be born. You said the beautiful ones are yet to be born. Two beautiful ladies now, one other lady now. Thank you, Jared. Please clap for her, Jared. Okay. Another lady, another beautiful lady. Hey, Jonah, please don't for my hand now. To that point, I can see several beautiful ladies here now. I'm confused on which one to choose. They are writing their words. Please come out. What's the job? Come outside now. Please now.
They are not around.
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you so much.
They have money.
Thank you. All right, okay. Now, are you doing content design? Yes. Okay. Wow. I'm saying God. By the way, guys, I want to do something very soon. Pay attention. Wow. Because we need it. I'm serious. Pay attention because you did not be writing since I writing now. Bro. Don't worry, I'm a married man, so I have experience. There's no more. Miss Economy. Hi. I'm Joe Lawal. How you doing? Wow. Amazing. Amazing. All right, so you know what? Now, what has happened between us now is just the direct response. The straightforward, when you ask a question, you give an instruction, and get an answer. Some of you, when you approach your AI platform, in fact, if you approach the AI platform before you approach your girlfriend and your boyfriend, you're chatting your girlfriend and boyfriend. Hello. Hi. Ability. Yes. How are you? Fine. Where are you now? School. You start, it's just your conversation is just being, there's no reading at all. No reading. In fact, you cannot even dance your conversation. But they cannot take the conversation and turn into a music. Right. Not after. Well, I use the time. Some of you, don't worry. People that are married, they're going to person the most. Yeah, person needs more. So now that is for direct prompts. Now for indirect prompt, which is the prompts by example. Now let me please say. And let me show you some of us that now even do the indirect prompt. How your prompt sometimes looks like. Now, I am just this. I want to do a rope. Just like this coming. They are coming, and I am walking down this road, and I just sighted a beautiful lady, and I want to speak to this beautiful lady, but I'm going to play two different characters, and these characters will determine whether she will answer me or she will slap me. She can slap me. You never met her. Please, let's see. Wait, somebody asked like what your reaction? Yes, I'm trying to ask you. Don't know me before. All right. Okay, come like this. Come like this. Okay, please, let's please. So we're also meeting. Wow. What's up? Oh, you guys be laughing. You guys be laughing. sorry, please, are you okay? Are you sure? No. I don't. You don't look fine. Are you sure? Everything is people. Nobody's not meaning you. I just said, I don't think you. You don't. What's the good that you get a blessing from heaven? I'm not a student of university. I'm just a very young guy trying to change the world, technology. I'm trying to what's the council what a beautiful name for the Now, imagine someone approaching you, like this. Let's even leave the flattering words and all those stuff. How did you feel? And how will your response to this person be like?
And the first thing I'll do is try to know the person. And give them.
My phone. All right, so now, initially, we used the example of how to cook rice, and I said we'll be cooking rice here today. Now, imagine that you want to give your AI platform the prompt how to cook rice, and you just get in and you use the direct prompt. How you pass some of these, I want to just open there, no time to check that, just go straight. How to cook rice. Now, do you know what you will get? Someone explained to us earlier that GPTs are built on billions of parameters, so billions of data from different places. Now, you did not state the kind of rice you want to cook. Just state how to cook rice, right? It's going to give you how to actually cook rice. Just by the time you are done with your cooking of rice, you might end up cooking a go. I'm not doing a go. That's matchy rice. That you kind of rice that you have to use. You put stew on it. You take the rice and touch stew. Sorry. So, but there are several principles you need to note, when you are interacting with your AI platform. And like I said earlier, prompts is the foundation of everything you'll be doing with your AI. Be it text to image, text to audio to text. The way you're able to structure your prompts will determine the kind of results you're going to get. Now, number one principle you need to learn is you should be able to give your AI, assign it a role. Now, what is something like? Assuming that you are Chef Hilda Bachi, the Guinness World Record holder from Nigeria. From Nigeria. I want you to teach me how to cook rice. I'm going to stop there. Even though I'll never use that kind of prompts, because it's not complete. But I'm just going to stop there. So you understand that now I'm giving it to what? A role. Like assume you are playing this person, or assume you are Hilda Bachi cooking white rice. So meaning that when I'm getting my response, the response will be coming to me in an assumption that it is Hilda Bachi that is cooking or that is teaching me how to cook the rice. That is one. So by the time we have done, I think that this will be clear to you. Number two is to be detailed in your prompts. Now, you are writing how to cook rice. You did not state Either it is ofada rice, basmati rice. Like what kind of rice are you cooking? Is it Chinese rice or is it European rice? Are you with me? So you want to now say probably assuming you are basmati rice for 100 students or for 100 students in Lagos State University. Teach me the process of cooking jollof rice. Now, you are giving it more detail rather than just saying what? How to cook rice. Now, you are giving it a role, you're giving it more details. Now, stating beyond just rice, but clarify the kind of rice you are looking at cooking. Now, another thing we need to know is that you need to learn how to be able to demand that your AI to ask you questions. Some of us think that you only go to ChatGPT or AI tools to only get results. You do not know that you can actually be asked questions by AI. Now, let me say, let's say using the prompts, how to cook rice. Now, imagine I'm saying, assuming I'm in the Bachi, or I'm Bachi, and I want to cook rice for 100 students of Lagos State University. Before you start writing on how to cook this rice, I want you to ask me necessary questions that would help you to be able to generate the right response for me. I don't think I get my point. Now, yeah, I probably now ask you, what kind of rice are you cooking? How many people are you cooking for? Ask you other questions that when you then supply those questions, it then is now able to then do what? Give you response based on the details and the information you've given to it. That is why if I'm writing how to cook rice, it's not how to cook rice. It's also how to cook rice. Our result will never be different. If it's something to put how to cook rice, they're likely going to get almost the same response. But for me, I have been asked questions by my AI. I have given it further details based on what I want. In fact, this is the best way for you to actually train your AI to give you a more direct and personalized response. We're able to do demo today, but at the bootcamp, we will do demos of each of these for you. Hello, are we together? Yes. Are you following me? Yes, sir. All right, thank you. All right, so another thing is step-by-step approach. And what does this mean? Now, sometimes, when you go to your AI platforms, you just want to ask a question and get results. But for someone like us, and I've been engaging with AI, when you give me a response, at times, I don't need to read your content. I need to know that it's written by AI. I don't need to read it. By just scanning through, just scrolling through, I can tell that I'm 60% sure everything is written by AI. Without reading it. Now, do you know why? It's also because of the structure. There are ways that AI invites to you that they are not human-like, and they are easily detectable. I don't even know some common words from AI. Common words that when you're trying to generate stuff that you know about, you can give me 1 or 2 words from AI. Tapestry. Anyone? People don't use AI here. Just say it. Okay. Anybody? Say it now you know it. Trajectory. Yes. Anybody? Anyone? PI. I never seen that before. I never use that with that side. Because me, I always structure my own. You understand? Unwavering, unrelenting. There are a couple of words. And even when your AI is writing some things to you, there are ways that it writes some things that just seeing alone. I know this thing with AI. Now, how do you get to the cusp of these things? It's also by step approach. Even though I step by step, some of these things still comes up actually. That is why your use of AI is not meant to take away your brain. And by the time I'm done with you today, you will know that truly you have to be knowledgeable yourself to be able to use AI very well and get the right results. The moment I see some results from you, and I know that no, obviously, I'm trying to use this word, you're either done or you're that. No, that's true, because it will be so obvious that you are lazy and you are not using your brain at all. But just follow me carefully, because when you are done, you will know that truly you have to use your brain to get the best from AI. You know, and like what someone always say, that AI is not intelligent than us. AI is built on our collective intelligence. So, and the moment we fail as humans to use our brain, it means that the knowledge, there will come a knowledge gap with artificial intelligence. It means that there won't be new knowledge again for AI to do what, to give it to us again. But that is where the idea of what's it called? Deep learning is coming into play, whereby the AI by itself can learn and begin to take actions by itself with little or no human interference. All right. So step by step. Now, assuming that you want to write how to cook rice, and I will probably say, assuming you are Chef Bachi, and I am planning to cook white rice and stew for 100 students of Lagos State University, I want you to give me an outline on how to cook this rice, or I want to give me a step-by-step guide on how to cook. Now, what this is going to do is that instead of just writing, if I tell you that, okay, introduction, how to boil water, right? The next one, how to wash your rice. The next one, how to light your gas. The next one, you want to know when your rice is boiling. I think that it's going to give you into a more step-by-step approach. Now, I use this regularly when I'm writing, let's say, articles. When I'm writing articles, instead of just saying, oh, I want to write an article on how to cook rice, I'll probably say, I'm writing an article using all of that prompts. I will say, give me a structured step-by-step guide on this article. Now, it might now tell me introduction or whatever, background, or whatever this, and give me like outline. Now, what I will then do is now pick my introduction to say, yes, the introduction is how to fetch water, for example. Now, help me write in details how to fetch or where to fetch the right kind of water that will not give me cholera. And it's now write in details for me that part. And I'll now move to the next one. Now, you are done with the introduction. Now, write for me how to wash my rice. It wasn't everyone. No, now once you have done for somebody else, you must write everything to you to a single response. And that is a lazy way of doing things. Now, sometimes if I'm trying to generate a response from ChatGPT or any other platform, in fact, you would see me, I would have, in fact, my line of conversation, probably they would have seen about 10 before I get the name that I'm looking for. That is because the depth of what I'm looking for is not just going to be at the peripheral. It has to be well detailed. Are you with me? So, quickly, specific style or tone. Imagine I want to write how to cook rice, and I said, assuming you are Wole Soyinka, help me write an article on how to cook rice. How do you think that is going to look like? And then like a poem, or you are going to hear, you are going to read this like you are going to move at a level that's equilibrium to the surface of the motherland. and you fetch a large quantity of H2O in a magnitude that you just English there. You understand? You will see the grammatical construction. So that is the way Professor Yinka, would communicate. Or you are not right like Honorable Patrick. I don't even know that man. I don't even know that man. Honorable Patrick. I'm sure that is not the right because your stove, your pot will be confused on what you are writing, on what you are cooking. So you get the point. So you can even say, write me how to cook rice, like as if they are Shakespeare. Or imagine you are about Einstein. Help me write how to cook rice. And so that you'll be getting more of scientific formula. You understand? So now you are trying to give you a tool of the conversation. Now quickly, context. I can see my time is up. Yeah. Context. You also want to give context to your prompt. What kind of rice are you cooking? Is it jollof rice, or fried rice? Is it fried rice? Is it coconut rice? You understand? There are several kinds of rice. If I put more context in my own, probably I want to cook Ghana rice from Ghana. And he wants to cook his own as father, because he's from a father. And he wants to cook his own rice as fried rice, because he likes fried rice. So there are several kinds of rice. I mean, anybody would like rice, and I know you like rice and stew. You understand? So these are the ways you want to put context to your prompts. And lastly, fine-tuning. Like I said earlier, you need to learn how to keep, structuring until you get the right results. It's very, very important. You don't just go there, just write something, and just copy and paste, and you're gone. You're on your own. So there's a lot of framework that goes into prompt engineering, especially when you have to get the right result. Now, I'll only show us some example, and that will be the end for today. I'll show some example. Now, look at this example. We are trying to get the YouTube content. Imagine you are a professional YouTuber and you need compelling video titles. And what are you looking for? Video titles. Now, the direct prompt will say, give me 5 YouTube video titles about online marketing. Abi, just then give me 5 YouTube video titles on our online marketing. In fact, I like to do something. When I open my ChatGPT or any other platform sometimes, I always start with hi. How are you doing? You'll be wondering, am I chatting with my girlfriend? No. I'm trying to create an emotion. Even though it doesn't have an emotion. But I'm trying that if you meet me today or after this conversation, just meet me. We just say, what is problem now? I like the food that what I look at like that. No, what's going on? I will ask, are you sure you're okay? Are you sure not sweating too much? You understand? Because I'll be shocked. The same way some of us are, we just meet ChatGPT. And I'm like, you know, you ask yourself, people be surprised, what's going on? So you just think that just one machine that just want to do anything at all. You get? And this is because, you said something earlier that GPTs are built on what is called a natural processing language. So meaning that they are built in a way whereby they are able to communicate with us almost like the way we humans communicate with ourselves. So you don't assume that, it's just machine. Or because before your knowledge of AI is like it's a robot. And you just go there and just say, how to cook, I just tell you, fine, thank you so much. My name is Gio Lawan. You have just asked me how to cook rice. All right, so I'm going to go down to the kitchen and cook rice. All right, thank you. I'm going to the kitchen to cook rice for you. That is how you think some of this AI works. But things are changing. There are AI robots now that can smile. When you smile to them, they also smile. They can also show expressions. That's just letting you know that things are changing. So don't think it's just the robots you see in your cartoon that year. They are changing. They are no longer the same. Now imagine a proper prompt. A proper prompt has been properly engineered. You see, you are an expert in writing viral YouTube titles. What have you done? You're giving it a role as an expert in writing what? Viral YouTube titles. Think of catchy and attention-grabbing titles that will encourage people to click and watch the video. The titles should be short, concise, and direct. They should also be creative and clever. Try to come up with titles that are unexpected and surprising. Do not use titles that are too generic or titles that have been used too many times before. Details. If you have any questions about the video, ask before you try to generate titles, okay? What have you done? You must now ask to be sure that the platform gets the right knowledge of what you want. Now, imagine that now say that, thank you. What I've gotten is that you're asking me how to write a YouTube content on how to put price. Won't you say, no, this is not what I want? Abi, that is where fine-tuning comes in. We're not going to do what to redirect it, or we engineer what you want to say, no, this is not what I want. What I'm saying is, I want a title for my YouTube video that can go viral. I want it to be catchy, I want it to be concise, and I don't want you to give me the generic content. I want titles that are more specific. I don't even get my point. So you are fine-tuning it. Now, let's move forward. I'll just take a few more and I'll stop there. I'm going to jump this. Now, let me just use this. Now, do you know that you can use AI to teach yourself? Do you know? Because it's not a practical class. Imagine yourself, what is quantum computing? Quantum computing is one of the most difficult kind of computing out there. Now, imagine if you put this, it will just give you all sorts of big, try it out. That even you say you'll be more confused. But now imagine you're saying you are an expert in quantum computing and have over 10 years of experience teaching science and technology to children. I want you to be my teacher for today and explain things like I am 6 years old and make sure to provide funny examples to help me understand better. Is that fine? Now, what it will be doing, and I will explain to you. Be explaining to you at least it's explaining to a 6-year-old child. Now, you are a full grown-up man of 22 years old. So by the time you read that content, your level of understanding will be more because you are reading the content of a 6-year-old boy. And he's going to explain the same quantum computing to you as though it's explaining to a 6-year-old boy. But here's when I just say, what is quantum computing? And you just ask me like a professor. I'll just give you all the jargons that you be more confused. Okay. Let me just go to some advanced prompts. All this stuff is touch them. Look at this. This is one prompt. Now, will you tell me that somebody who cannot use his brain or her brain will sit down and type kind of prompt out? Hello. I'm not even like, in fact, now let's just try to read. Hello. Let's try to read together. And you will tell me if these results will be different from somebody else from a direct from now. You are an expert copywriter. I am assigning you a task to upgrade a 3-year-old blog. Hello. You will provide your best work ever by making this blog unique. Do it as 500 words, SEO optimized, and rank #1 in Google SEO. I forgot what this means. Search engine SEO. Exactly. Thank you. Do not plagiarize. You must write this article in Markdown. You must write this article only using the writing style of name of personalities. So, write this in writing style of, now people let's say, want to put Chinachibe, you want to put Shakespeare, you want to put J.K. Rowling's. Are you together? Are we together? Now, for some sentences and let's say for the style of one show you can for some sentences and Chinachibe for some others. For others. For other sentences. You must rewrite this article with a high degree of costliness and perplexity. That one, you get to know that at the book camp. I'll explain that for you. Do not repeat information from previous sections. You must write this article at ninth grade reading level. You must use all the keywords listed when generating the article. You must not make the sentence longer than 9 words. As you're writing the post, you must actively check. Now, I'm not some of you are getting bored with this. You're tired. But the point is that, see, you can never go wrong. This is where there's bold, there's detail, there's style, there's tune, there's all the 7 principles are all in this. Why not be like that? You know, that is why AI is not meant to take your brain. It is you that you use your brain, to get the best of AI. And that is all I'm doing this training. Now let me just, I'll go into read to. I want to show you, if you think this is long, let me show you another one. But I'm going to end with that. No longer good. Sam, put it up. Sorry, I just have a person. Sorry, we're done. Oh, shoot. Next. I think that should be the last slide. Okay. Now, hold on. This is not the last. It's last. The last. Okay, I have. Now, look at this. This even has other details from the previous one. And it's also detailed to the point where it's telling you how you should put your edges. It should be in H1, H2, H3, and H4. Now, who knows what this means? That's the kind of heading like the heading size. And it's telling you, yes. Okay. It says, use fully detailed paragraphs that engage the reader. Write in a conversational style as written by a human. Use an informal tune. Utilize personal pronouns. Keep it simple. Engage the reader. Use the active voice. Keep it brief. Use rhetorical questions and incorporate analogies and metaphors. And that says end with a conclusion paragraph and 5 unique frequently asked questions after the conclusion. This is important to both the title and all headings of the article, and this appropriate headings for hashtags. Now, you'll be wondering what happened. Now, let me tell you why this is important. And I will shut up on this. The founder of NVIDIA, right? And I think I shared this video on the group sometimes ago. He said something. He said where AI is going to is that what will take someone like Samuel, who is a programmer, a software engineer, to sit down key point of mine. I've been able to convince you and not to confuse you. Now, there's a lot of need to be. Thank you so much for that perfect delivery. I believe at this moment we can call it today, right?
Yes.
Go.
Yes.
All right, well, we are not done.
Yeah,
don't like people, but we have done that. Do we have questions? So just one question. After the question, then you give us small details about the boot camp. What is it you have been hearing? They both try to compress the information within this time. For 3 days. So you get more information about. Sir, your question quickly. This is the reading of the population regions now that we discuss on artificial intelligence, we can see where it covers. Now the main question I've been dying to ask is
Don't die. Never die.
Because AI taking the place.
These are religious stories.
All right, so AI covers totally everything, including the medical, engineering. If I want to buy a study right now. Yes, what about your studying right now? Because the AI covers it. Just like someone said earlier, AI cannot solve all problems.
Yeah.
It can only help and contribute to the solution to all problems. There will not be AI without humans, because we are still the one that drives the artificial intelligence. It is artificial. It still relies on our knowledge. Though, in the conversation on deep learning, I know that's different, but I don't know if I have a question. Yeah. So it covers different fields, different areas. So I just want to add that just for medical field, you know, there's now imagine they want to carry out an operation, something. Before that, you need a lot of doctors, to be checking this and that. But you know that I think the documentary I saw it told me now that there's an AI platform for doctors. In fact, robots that is built with AI that guide the doctor. Before maybe they're trying to get a particular organ, and the doctors will be doing some lot of things, trying to check this and that. But AI can quickly tell them move left, move right, and supporting them, and you have more perfect surgery that being done than before. So meaning we're having less of casualties, less people dying because of surgery, because now they have other attempts to do or to help them support the. All right, so another question. All right, so quickly, I see some people leaving. Please, why you leave? I want to know that, like I said, we compressed a lot of things into this area. Now, the boot camp, I think there's a link to the boot camp. Now, we all know that we're having a 3-day boot camp. And at this boot camp, this one. And at this boot camp, it's where we have to be able to do more deeper teachings. I would say that everything we've done today is just us scratching the surface. In fact, I would say we are just like 0.1% of artificial intelligence. In fact, I would say
that AI is still evolved. We are still learning. A lot of learning are still coming up. But at the bootcamp, we'll be dwelling more, we'll be dwelling deeper on a lot of things. And I would say that the bootcamp, like we'll be publicizing, there's no transport, there's no accommodation. We would want as many people are interested in it to attend it there. And I think I did explain earlier this morning, there are other levels beyond the bootcamp that you need to pass the bootcamp to be trained. God can then say, yes, this person now has the knowledge. We'll be going deeper into a lot of things, generative AI, machine learning, we're touching on cyber security, we're touching on a lot of this, all these tools we touch, they will bring practical demos of them. Project now doing practical demos, real life example that we also be practicalizing. And for those of us who don't have laptops, don't worry. We have laptops, not give away laptops. We have laptops that are going to use there for the 3 days. And if you are interested, as part of the bootcamp, 3 days starting from next Tuesday, 25th to Thursday, 27th. And each day is going to be very intensive. Each day is going to take about 5 hours per day. This is where you go to SouthAfrica.org/ed-students-bootcamp, and you're able to register. For now, we are only prioritizing those that are attending physically. Who knows, maybe by Monday or Tuesday, we might then have a reason to consider those people who join virtually. But right now, we only want people who are to attend physically. And by one thing, are people signing up? Interestingly, we have 69 people who are going to start already for the bootcamp. Yes. The last 69 people. So, but we're hoping that being the LASU, we're able to get more people to also join to make it 100. So that it will be our joy to have all the skills represented, at that bootcamp. So, ladies and gentlemen, without saying too much, I think today is just 10%. The bootcamp will give you the remaining 90% of what you need to know. Thank you so much. God bless you.
All right. The director is last one.
Yes. Yes.
Anyway, thank you guys for staying with us. Yes, I know we've got so much about it, and I'd like to take it period with good time. I want to encourage you to sign up to register because the AI revolution matters. And it's very important in now at the early stage. Please, so for experience. So if you have not signed up, quickly do that. We look forward to seeing you on the bootcamp. Before we go, we actually want to take a group picture. So we invite us to please let's come down to this place.
Please, please join us. We'd like to take a picture of everybody, please. Thank you. Please, we are very much.
Generate
Somebody said that don't actually have the position that AI can, like what are the professional goal, do that you actually don't do. And I commented that it will be used for this piece. So I just want to do that is not how. You see that you don't that I think that question very well. The profession, yes, like what are the positions AI actually needs? Oh, yeah, alpha, yes, alpha, help to do something. And by the way, sorry, I can add one of the things we'll be also talking on at the bootcamp is we're going to be teaching how to able to also generate money with AI. Yes. So how you can make that. Yes.
a little bit of it.
We cannot everything here. It's not how we do it.
A little bit.
Freestyle. And I will be able to go and say, I would like to